And what I want you guys to do is I want everyone to chat me a character. Let's make one up that has a very strong motivation of some kind. So everyone chat me in a character. All right. Just come up with a character. Let's take a minute to try that out. All right. Don't think too hard. It could be something like a banana, a bubble. It doesn't have to be a living thing. I don't want you to think too hard. Bertha, the angry owl. Dog wants a bone. So I make sure you have some motive connected to this character. That's the key to any character, is there's some manner of motive that is compelling this person. So I've got 2 people that have shared things. I want more. I've got Bertha, the angry owl. That's one character. Give me another one, guys. Come on. Don't edit yourself. I've only got 2 people that have messaged me. I want to see at least 3 people message me an idea for a character. Bertha the Angry Owl already has a real strong hot dog without a bun. Woo, that one's good. Let me get another one. All right. Can you guys see the screen too? Rover,
Yes.
the lazy dog. Yep. River, not Rover. Rover. Dog, what, and Arthur, what have you put? I haven't seen anything from Arthur.
Oh, okay. All right.
And by the way, Christopher Walker, Crazy Cat, is one of the most famous comic book characters of all time. Look him up. Crazy Cat with a K. I want to take, if we can, Cameron's, the hot dog without a bun. All right, guys. So and we're going to come back and try this. So let's get into this character. Cameron, can I pull you back on the line?
Yes.
So let's dive into this. Is this hot dog happy to be without a bun, or does he feel incomplete? Let's analyze.
Incomplete.
He feels incomplete, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what force is against him to make this fun stories? And I want everyone to chat this. If in the next panel he gets the bun, it's not a very good cartoon, right? So we meet a hot dog without a bun. I want everyone to chat me what's some kind of obstacle that the hot dog has to overcome. All right, so I have one obstacle. Okay, I'm going to list out what people are typing. One was rioting relish. Another was is in love with a hamburger. All right, let's get more of them, guys. As many conflicting forces as we can come up with. So, and in the end of this comic, he doesn't have to get it. A hot grill. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hot grill, frog with short tongue. Give me more. Come on, guys. Let's brainstorm. I just want random stuff. Wishes he was a burger. I like that. Wishes was a burger. He's cold. There we go. He's cold. Condiment trouble, Ezekiel says. All right, that's the name of our strip, by the way. This strip is going to be called Condiment Trouble. And what's the name of the hot dog? Give me a name of the hot dog. Hamburger. Frank. Oh, Peter. So this is Condiment Trouble with Frank. Now, Cameron came up with this concept. Cameron, is a hot dog not having a bun? Is it like the hot dog is naked, or is this like kind of normal?
It feels naked.
All right, so he's not just cold; he's naked. Now let's up the ante on this, right? He's cold and naked, right? He's he's looking for pants, right? What would be the most embarrassing situation possible for this hot dog? Let's think about it, guys. Let's think about a relatable situation. He's bun naked, not butt naked, but bun naked. Funny, right? He wakes up yes, he's surrounded by bunned hot dogs. And what are all the bunned hot dogs doing? They're like laughing, right? Okay. So guys, we have Frank, who's bun naked. And guy, where is he? Is he in class or where is he? Cameron says in public. Where would you put him? Let's find a context. Maybe he wakes up thinking he's in bed. He's at the opera. Yes. Katie says the opera, or oh, we have two in the grocery store. I think the grocery store is funny because we have the condiment aisle. So then you have like a little baby hot dog, like everyone's shocked around him. What's the resolution of this? Arthur says picnic. So guys, what's the punchline? What's act 3? At a ballpark during COVID. Jesus Christ, Peter, good imagination. So at the end, one resolution, let's just imagine it's Frank the hot dog. He's butt naked. He's in the grocery store. All the other hot dogs are shocked by him. What is the punchline? Does he wake up? Is it a bad dream? Does he get eaten by a dog? What is it that happens? What's the resolution to this story? Let's come up with an idea, guys. Let's do something funny. Give me something ridiculous. Something mini wieners show up. They said, Dad, eaten by a customer. Wakes up from hospital previous night. What else? There's some other joke here. Let's see if we can come up with it. So we have Frank. Everyone's laughing at him, right? Sequoia writes, they come to the conclusion that they're equal and they give him a ribbon. Does he get kicked out of the grocery store? Ha! Looking for Uter, the German cousin. So let's pause here for a minute and come back. Peter, he realizes he's tofu, Arthur says. Actually, you know what? He realizes he's tofurkey. I don't know, right? Gets put with the bratwurst, right? He gets taken, put in the freezer, which is like jail for indecent exposure. Behind bars. Now that people want carb-free, he's trendy. Oh, he becomes popular, right? He starts a fad. Let's just stop there. What did you learn from this little exercise? That's actually, whether you're writing your comic or not, is really helpful. Peter, I don't know you. Let me pull you in. Peter, was this a kind of a fun exercise just to kind of BS some things? Peter, can you hear me? Can everyone hear me?
I hear you. You're good.
Okay, Peter, are you there? You were typing. I'd like to hear your voice. Peter O'Neill, whoever that is. Okay. Oh, no audio. That happens. How about I pull in Cameron again, simply because this was his idea. Cameron,
Yeah.
Did this story go a direction you didn't expect?
Yes, a totally different direction.
What did you learn about this activity, this story arc method? What was like fun about it or interesting about brainstorming in this way?
That you can just kind of just make it up along the way and just have fun with it.
And
It
guys,
can still be funny.
yeah, and it could be funny or it could be serious. Could you take this same structure and start with, I mean, let's just take it the other way. You know, a man starving in the middle of a utopia, right? And go from there. So really this structure could be used, the story arc, for anything. Does the man at the end, does he die? Is he saved? Does he start a revolution? This same way that we brainstormed this funny little comic, you could use to brainstorm almost anything. Who found this little activity to be fun or like gave you an idea of how to brainstorm your story? Give me a yes, just because I have black screens and I don't know what's happening. The key, guys, is I only have 3 people that thought it was useful. Natasha, I'm glad it was fun. Fun is important. Even if it's something serious, if you're not really feeling it, it's not going to come out well for you. Let's move on a little bit more. We've only got about 20 minutes left. And so I want to make sure you get something good out of it. The next thing for us to look at, if I can pull you guys along, that was our little activity on using story arc, is story shapes. This is invented by someone named Kurt Vonnegut. All right. So I would love to go back to Katie, if I can, in your story, because I think that your story will fit with this idea of story shapes really well. So Katie, can I pull you on the line if you do not mind?
Yeah, I'm here.
Wonderful. So this little chart right here that you're looking at is this part at the beginning is the start of the story. This is the end of the story.
Okay.
Things that go up mean things are getting better, and things that go down mean things are getting worse, right?
Yeah.
So let's start with the story you want to tell with where you're beginning it. Are you going to begin your story in a low place of bad fortune or in a high place of good fortune?
Oh, ill fortune.
So can you start, just give us the opening with who you are as this character and where you are and what your motivations are at this opening of your story.
It'll be the morning I wake up after my last ever drink, and I've got a terrible headache, and I've regretted the night before yet again, and it's been kind of like it's curtailed into this snowball of like just feeling like everything's falling apart.
Thank you for being open and honest. And that's so on this scale of ill fortune, how far down is it?
Oh,
This-
it's the bottom. We hit rock bottom. We
We're-
went all the way down, Adam.
We're all the way down, rock bottom. And then is the story have an upward motion or does it go straight? Where does it go?
It immediately spikes up.
Does it go just to kind of average or does it go to good fortune? And what is that event?
I would say that it goes straight to good fortune because the following day, waking up without a headache, waking up feeling alive, waking up feeling like I want to live another day is immediate, like I've made the right choice, right?
And there's the conflict, right? Which is that it's hard to overcome this habit, right? And-
I would say more like it's hard to feel pain without numbing it.
And so that's the conflict you're faced against, right? As
Yeah.
you try to work the story as it goes from ill fortune to good fortune, are there any down slopes ever? Or does it kind of go up like this and then continue to go up?
I
Ill
would
fortune
say-
and whoop, 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 like that?
I think it's just going to keep going up. Like a lot of things happen, but I probably won't be throwing those in.
Yeah. And that's, again, key with your story. You can begin it wherever you want and end it with it wherever you want, right?
Yeah.
That's your choice as a storyteller, even if it's a true story. Let's take a look here. These are different basic types of stories that happen, right? And we're going to go to, let's see if they have Cinderella here. This is one of the most famous stories, and you'll see it everywhere. The Cinderella story structure happens everywhere. So I'd love to pull in if I can, let's see. Katie, I'll just keep you on the line since you're there. Katie,
Yeah.
when we look at the Cinderella story, she starts with kind of not good fortune, right?
Right.
And then what happens?
She meets the prince.
And then that's the high point.
Yeah.
Very patriarchal story.
Yep.
But then what happens? So she's got better and she gets invited to the
She's
ball.
locked into the tower.
Mhm.
And she's hidden from the prince and almost loses her opportunity to be reunited.
Bad luck. And then
And then the animals get her out of the tower and she runs out just in time to put her her foot into the shoe.
and she's happy forever, right?
Happy forever. Nothing goes wrong ever again.
Yeah, to infinity, right? Now your story is kind of like this part right here.
Yeah.
I don't mean in terms of what happens, but it goes from low fortune to high fortune.